What's up, everybody? ShonnyDman here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the first official new podcast for the channel, Nerd Talk with ShonnyDman. Thank you. This has been in development for a little bit now. Decided to bring you this first episode. You'll be getting this on a YouTube version and a all podcast version as well. It should be available for Spotify, Google Play, just all the music channels and everything you can get it. It should be here for you. So be sure you hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, and I would like to welcome a good friend of mine and her sister who I've never met before. So this is a new one for me. So please introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and
I'm Jacie, her sister.
and we are so honored to be here on Sean's channel, speaking on this Nerd Talk podcast.
Yeah.
We have tried to get together in the past and talked about it, so we are so glad to finally be able to sit down and actually, get to talking.
So cool.
Yeah, we're really excited to be on here, and thank you again, Sean.
Yeah.
No problem. So for those who are listening, the idea behind Nerd Talk with ShonnyDman is just to nerd out with a lot of my friends. And so there'll be times where we'll talk about Harry Potter, Marvel, DC, Dungeons and Dragons, just anything nerd related. Maybe some things that may not be nerd related, just to have good conversations. That is the purpose of this particular podcast series. So for this first episode, we are actually gonna do a little bit of Harry Potter talk.
Oh yeah.
See, I didn't even notice you were wearing those. Honestly, that's actually a new one for me.
Huge fan.
And so we all love Harry Potter, especially those out there who are listening. Obviously, you love Harry Potter as well. So, first question for you two: when did you first get into Harry Potter?
Oh gosh, since I was very young, I remember in elementary school reading the books before the movies came. Well, before I even saw the first one, because I think the first movie came out in
2001, I think, is when the movie came out.
Yeah, 2001. So I was like, I was like 7. So
I was like 5.
I used to read the books growing up and just imagining what everything looked like before getting to see it, in the movies and everything. And it was just completely different than any kind of book series I had read before. And I was a big book nerd growing up, and wow, it just took me into really another world. And I loved getting to kind of imagine like what the corridors and dormitories look like and what the characters look like. And then to get to see it on screen, it was wonderful. I thought that it was great.
And I think I've only read the first one, but when I was younger, Jennifer would always want to read it out loud to me, and she'd be like, "Hey, can I read all the Harry Potters out loud to you?" So in a way, I kind of read more than just the first book, but I want to read them all in its entirety.
See, I've never read the books. I just primarily watch the movies. So I don't have the capacity.
I would get Mom to take me to the early release, like the midnight release for the book at Walmart. And I remember staying in long lines just to get first dibs on it, pretty much.
And sometimes they would give you little freebie special things.
Yeah, they gave me a couple free bookmarks and posters, especially for the last one, Deathly Hallows. Yeah.
I don't think so. I was in elementary school when it came out, I believe. I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade at the time.
Yeah.
And then again, I'd never really paid much attention. So for actually quite a while, I did not really pay any attention to Harry Potter until the Goblet of Fire came out. That was kind of me paying mainly attention to Harry Potter, because at times at school, we would slap on a movie and just watch it. I didn't care. I didn't know much about Harry Potter. I didn't know these were book series. And so I was just like, oh man, this is really good. And so ever since then, I loved Harry Potter. Very, very, very much so. Have y'all, I don't know if you've done it or not, but if you have, I know it's been a while since I've done it, but did y'all ever do the Pottermore?
Okay, I knew you were going to ask this.
Okay.
So we both have, but
There's
actually,
another one.
Yeah, there's another website. I
yeah.
probably since I was like 10.
The underrated.
Yeah,
one.
it's called it's called hexrpg.com, and it was a role-playing online Harry Potter game, and it was incredible. You got to role play and kind of interact with other players, but you actually had to do the coursework,
like homework.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was real homework, and you could have a shop on there and go to all of the different places that are actually within, the world of Harry Potter, and it was incredible. So I prefer that one.
Yeah.
But we have checked out Pottermore. I loved the other one so much
And
that I kind of
still have
continued
it,
that.
don't they?
Yeah,
So
they still have
if
that
anyone's
one.
watching, go to that one.
Yeah.
I remember doing it, and it's been years. Like, I think I did this probably about 10 years ago or so. It's been quite a while since I did it. And I remember I was sorted into Gryffindor, but that's as much as I remember.
On Pottermore, I was sorted into Slytherin.
Oh.
But on the other one, the Hex RPG, I was in Ravenclaw.
Which one do you most identify with?
Probably Ravenclaw.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think I would probably relate more to Ravenclaw. And I think, what house did you get in?
I think I got Ravenclaw. I don't know.
I think she got Ravenclaw as well.
I think I might be Gryffindor.
Really? do you think you're Gryffindor, or you just...
I am Gryffindor.
Okay, all right. See, there you go. Completely fine with that.
Gotta be confident.
6 points for Gryffindor.
There you go. Have y'all been to... It's on my bucket list to eventually go, but have y'all been to Harry Potter World?
It's a dream.
No.
It's on my bucket list.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I've had a lot of friends go, and I've seen pictures and videos, and they keep saying, Jennifer, you got to go. You'll love it. So it's something we definitely want to do.
Yeah,
hopefully
I think
soon.
Fun.
Okay. Since it's been years where Harry Potter's been out, which not including, obviously Fantastic Beasts is its own separate thing.
Yeah.
Which Harry Potter film is your all-time favorite?
I like the second one, The Chamber of Secrets, and I like the first one because you meet the characters, you see them as little kids, and you watch them grow up. So the first and the second one have my heart.
Mine is actually the third one, Prisoner of Azkaban, and that's kind of where you see them really mature, and it's so much different than the other ones. It's got a little bit of a darker side to it, a darker undertone, but more of a reality within this fantasy world. Well, I guess to them it's not fantasy, but
that's true.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of cool to see them go through these struggles, starting with that one, and then also meeting Sirius Black, because I love him.
Right. I mean,
so, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be crazy if you...
Exactly. I know, for me, like I said, The Goblet of Fire was the first one that I watched, and I loved it, just the whole concept of the Triwizard Tournament, and all, just everything. Obviously, you get, Voldemort returns, and that was when I watched it. I mean, I didn't know who this guy was. I mean, I knew the name just because of paying half attention to the movies. So I knew the name. And I mean, but listen, dude was scary. I was like, oh man, this guy, I like this guy. He looks pretty cool. And so, but I mean, yeah, after I think at Prisoner of Azkaban, that's when it kind of, it really went down a dark path, which I was completely fine with. I don't have an issue with that. But I didn't realize. Probably people who've read the books did, but I didn't realize how dark it was going to get in this series. But I mean, still loved it.
Wasn't she pregnant at the time, and she was having a lot of issues, J.K. Rowling, when she was writing it, and they said that's why it's kind of more darker thing?
I think at one point she was. I don't know if it was in the first one or if it was later on.
Yeah,
but
it's one of them.
That could have.
I didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. So yeah, Harry Potter World, that is one thing I definitely do want to go. Like you said, I've seen plenty of my friends.
I know, I'm jealous.
So they have a good time. That is for sure. A couple of weeks ago, y'all at our local mall, y'all went to a trivia night for Harry Potter. How did that go?
It went super well. I was so nervous. We actually weren't sure if we were even going to film it, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. So we were happy to kind of do a vlog, and it was a weird setting for me. Yeah. But it was really fun. There was a huge crowd, more people than I could have imagined, honestly. And the questions were kind of difficult.
Yeah.
I thought, whenever I was hearing some of them, I was just like, I'm like a super fan, I thought. So
they were hard questions.
So a few of them were hard, and I was a little nervous. And so on at least one of them, I knew the answer, but I thought they said a different person's name, so I got it wrong. But we did get some prizes for our outfits.
Yeah, because we were the only ones who dressed up. Like no one else even had a Harry Potter shirt. I'm like,
I commented that too. I was like, y'all should have gotten an award for best dress, because it seemed like y'all were the only ones that really like put effort into dressing up for it.
Yeah, we had been waiting for a month for this trivia night, so it was really great to do and to see how many people actually came out and just kind of figure out things that I guess we didn't actually know about Harry Potter. But
awesome.
I know I was watching it, and I was talking to a friend of mine because there was one question, I think it was something about like name all the Weasley kids.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, well, I know this one, and this one. And then, at the end, they were talking about, like, they were giving the answer, and I was like, there's more of them? I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's one that's never shown, I don't think, in the movies.
Mm-mm.
So it's kind of tricky.
I think it's Bill. I think his name's Bill.
No, it's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a lot, because I knew, obviously, Ron, Fred, George, Ginny, and Percy. Those are really the only ones that I remember. And then the guy was just like, there's this, and this. I was like, what? There's more? What is this?
What got us was there was a question where we had to rank them from oldest to youngest.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yes. Yeah. So there was the one question was name all of the brothers. And then the other one was name all of the Weasley children from oldest to youngest.
Yeah.
So that one.
The twins. That's so tricky, but there is.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we got that one right.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's like who's older, Fred or George?
Fred. Oh, I know we put Fred, because I remember I think it's both in the book and the movie, but specifically in one of the movies, they joke about being a couple minutes older.
It's like, oh, Fred, you're 1 minute older.
Because they're talking to them to get them confused, and he's like, "Really, woman?" And just kind of tricks her or whatever, and then he's saying how I'm only a few minutes older. So I'm pretty sure it was Fred. I vaguely remember that scene.
So let's say you are attending Hogwarts. Okay. What 3 classes would you be in? That you would want to be in?
Okay. I would love to be in herbology. Is that what it was called in?
Yeah, herbology. Yeah, that's one.
Herbology. I loved that one. Probably defense against the dark arts. And then I liked the transfiguration class. I thought that was really cool. I think you told me you wanted to do potions.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So I'm trying to think what are the other.
I think there's like 10.
Yeah, quite a few. I guess Quidditch. Well, would that be considered? I guess that's just the hobby, but.
Yeah, that's more like extracurricular activity.
I didn't know if they counted that as a class in that, but.
There's history of magic.
History of magic, yeah.
There's potion, divination, study of ancient ruins, care of magical creatures, alchemy.
Yeah, I forget that.
Yeah.
Alchemy, Muggle studies, and like you said, defense against the dark arts.
Yeah.
So.
I love the magical creatures. Dang. Okay,
that seems more like your route of classes.
Yeah.
Magical creatures.
Yeah, I would love to do that. What about you? What would you pick?
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Yeah, I think that one's up there for me.
Oh yeah.
That's
prepared.
a main one. Gotta get prepared for war.
I think Charms would be very fun to do.
Yeah.
And then the last one, probably, I don't know, maybe divination.
Yeah.
That might be interesting. See into the future, that kind of thing. That would be pretty fun.
It could be scary, but it could
Well,
be
yeah, I mean, yeah, but what's the fun in playing it safe, though?
Exactly.
You gotta roll the dice. What about you, Jacie?
I would probably go with Intrigue to Magic. Was it Intrigue to Magic?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. The creature one, and then
Careful,
Defense Against the Dark Art.
Okay. completely fine. I don't know their so what I don't know if Pottermore did this or not. Maybe this newest one does that you mentioned, but like, do you know what your Patronus would be?
I don't know if it said on there, but if I had to just pick one, I feel like my Patronus would be a cat.
It'd be anything that was you.
Yeah, probably some kind of like feline creature. What do you think?
Mine would be a Pomeranian dog, because I have
very precise.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not. Those dogs are okay.
Otter, so I thought that was kind of cool.
I got an otter. This is a free otter.
So I do love otters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites.
I think if I had to pick one, like a raven.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
I don't know. I know there's meanings behind them, but I don't know what the meaning behind that one would be at all.
They're just kind of
raven. Oh yeah. That's true. Have you been? Nobody not read, but have you like glanced at the Fantastic Beasts books, or are you primarily just watched the movies?
I've got the first one. I'm not exactly sure how. Are there 2 books, or do you know how many books there are for Fantastic Beasts?
I think there's 3 books.
There's 3. I have the first one, and I did read it, and I've seen all of the movies. I don't like the movies.
That's fair. That's
great.
They are extremely boring, like to the point where
I kind of zone out in them,
and it infuriates me because I love Harry Potter so much, and I did like that first book that I read, but there's something about the movies that just kind of drags. And the last one, Dumbledore's Secrets, it was a little all over the place, and I was just like, what is this even about? Like, it didn't make much sense. The concept didn't either.
We thought that they should took a different approach, like on a what is it called?
You're talking about with Harry Potter?
Yeah, maybe like do it in a future setting with his child, or in the past with like the founders, Rowena.
So like, Rowena.
Okay, I see.
Or even they could go back to, how Snape and Lily and James Potter were younger and, went to school together, and kind of see like how that would have played out, because you hear about it in the books and the movies and see little flashbacks and stuff like that, but it would be cool to actually see it play out.
Yeah,
I think the issue is that there's like, I think, like I said, there's 3 books, and they're trying to stretch them out into 5 movies or something like that. But now I enjoyed the first one.
I think I enjoyed the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
The second one was. The third one was. I didn't care, but I mean, I do like the first 2. But the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is one of my favorites. I really do like it, just because the magical creatures look outstanding. And then Oh yeah, and then seeing a younger Dumbledore is really cool. Newt Scamander is a very cool character.
Yeah.
But other than that, the Fantastic Beasts series is, yeah.
It's just a little lackluster for me coming from. I know I shouldn't compare it to the Harry Potter series, but
Yeah.
I think I wanted something a little bit more from it, and they still haven't given me that in the 3 movies that they've made.
Yeah, and then then you had to like change Grindelwald because of the whole Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah.
And
Have you seen Dumbledore's Secrets?
yes, I watched it on HBO Max not too long after it came out.
Okay.
And it was
intense.
I haven't seen that one, but
she hasn't seen it yet. But that,
yeah,
like within the first 30 minutes, that whole scene with him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was just like, wow, okay. And I do like that actor. But yeah, that was a whole mess of a situation.
Yeah, and then who knows what they're going to do now with the Ezra Miller character.
Yeah.
So this is who knows what they're going to do. They'll probably recast, but
probably. I mean, that's what they did with Johnny Depp, so I could see them doing that.
Oh yeah, very much so. So switching back to Harry Potter, personally for me, and I understand people were fine with it in the books and the movies, I personally have always felt that Harry and Hermione should have been the ones to get together. You have obviously Harry being the chosen one and Hermione being, the smartest witch of her age. And I was like, that makes perfect sense right there. That is the perfect couple. But then she goes and marries Ron, and I was just like, I mean, that's fine, but it's just.
I kind of like that though, because you would expect it, and you don't think like this silly goof, who is constantly falling down and messing things up or breaking his wand is going to get this beautiful and extremely smart girl. And it's kind of cool to see, but my problem was Ginny.
I don't like
Ginny and Harry.
Yeah,
I would be okay with Hermione and Ron,
yeah,
how it was.
But I feel they forced Ginny and Harry.
There was no emotion, at least in the movies. Like in the movies, the books, it was different. But I don't know. I liked Hermione and Ron together. I thought they kind of balanced each other out, I guess.
Okay. I think they changed it too. I think in the books, Ron is a lot more not intellectual. Well, I guess intellectual. He has a lot more knowledge than what he shows in the first half of the movie. The movies and everything.
That is true.
So
even in the movies, he's smart in his own ways, how they portray it. But yeah, there was a difference from the book and the movies.
So, but I mean, it's fine. Like I said, I mean, Harry. I mean, there's Cho Chang that he could have got with.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, but I mean, come on, everybody. I think everybody wanted Harry and Hermione, but it's fine.
Everybody was shipping it.
Yeah, so it's fine. Ron won in the end. That's all that matters. So who is your all-time favorite Harry Potter character? Like if you were trapped on an island with one Harry Potter character, who would that be?
Well, Hermione would be smart enough to probably help you get off that.
Yes, okay.
When they all could probably help.
Who's your favorite?
I love Hermione. I love Moaning Myrtle.
Okay.
She's still a person. I guess so. Ghost person.
Bellatrix is pretty cool.
Bellatrix is cool.
And Luna Lovegood. I like her. She's interesting.
I love Sirius Black, but I do love Hermione. I think I would actually go with Sirius Black, though. I think he is my favorite character in the series, so I would choose him.
Okay, I think I probably would go with Luna.
Yeah,
just because her you gotta when you're trapped on an island, you gotta keep that upbeat going, and she can definitely provide that.
She definitely thinks outside of the box, and
that's what you need to get
it gives you a different
deep
viewpoint on everything.
Exactly. She'll probably like find some random magical creature that only she can see. That'll help us get off the island or something like that. So
that is true.
Yeah.
Harry Potter is Harry Potter. I'm trying to think. Was there any other questions? Probably not. Yeah. But Harry Potter. I actually bought it. Now I think about it. So two things. One, Bailey was telling me about it the other week when we were talking. I bought Lego Harry Potter. So I've been playing.
I got Harry and Hagrid.
Oh, really?
Actual figures, yeah. But they're made out of Lego.
I've been playing that a little bit, and I am very much excited for Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh my gosh, you meant the Lego game.
Oh.
I was talking about actual Lego.
Oh, I think I was talking about the game. I'm not talking about the Lego.
I am excited for Legacies, though.
Yeah, I keep seeing the ad on Facebook for that.
Oh, really? So no, I don't collect Legos, by the way. That's just
I don't either, but I did get those.
She just has two.
Just do it. She says she has two, but she secretly shoves a closet full of them away.
Look, if I could collect all of the characters,
okay,
that would be great.
All right, you say so. But yeah, I'm very excited for Hogwarts Legacy for sure. I think that comes out relatively soon. I think October or November. So I'm very excited. I will definitely be getting that. We'll see if I do a series on it. I'll probably just play that just for the fun of it.
I think you should do a series. I was about to say, I would love to watch that.
Yeah.
We'll see. We got plenty of time, and
yes,
we'll definitely be sure to check that out. But that is it for this first episode for Nerd Talk with ShonnyDman. Guys, how can people find you? Do you have Instagram, your own YouTube channels? How can people go and find and support you?
So we actually both have our own separate YouTube channels and Instagram. Mine is New York Jen, and it's the same on Instagram. I think it's new.york.jen on Instagram though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think new.york.jen on Instagram. Then on YouTube, it's just New York Jen all together. And you can follow me and, check out my videos on there. And then
Jacie. Mine on YouTube is Jacie Rowan, and on my Instagram is Jacie_Miranda_Faith.
Long titles.
There's a very, very long title there. Very long title there. You guys be sure to go and check them out. Great videos they do. I think Jen is currently doing a video. You're doing a game?
I am. I have been doing some videos on an app that I've been playing called Hollywood Story. So I've been trying to do some videos on some tips, tricks, hacks, and just the overall storyline of it, different chapters within the game. So that one has been actually really fun to do. I've never done a game video before, so I kind of wanted to try it out and see if I could, and it was really fun to do.
Good. Well, all right, guys. As per usual, hit that like and subscribe button, comment below. As I said before, the video of this should be up later this week, and hopefully I'll be working on getting the podcast edition version set up, and that should come out next week. Just be sure you're subscribed to the channel for all updates and everything. Be sure to head over to my Instagram, ShonnyDman_entertainment, for any information there. That's probably where I will announce that the first podcast is up. And so you guys can go check it out. But other than that, thank you guys for hanging out with us, chilling, just talking some Harry Potter. And that is it for this first episode. And you guys have a good one. See ya.